Hey guys, it's Jeremy Muther here. How's everyone doing? I thought I would do a update on my YouTube channel. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I hope everyone is doing great though. I've been pretty exhausted. I've been doing a lot of work with the dogs, obviously at North Shore Dog, which I started it on September 26th. So it's been a very busy couple of weeks there, pretty much. But it's been going smoothly. I've been getting like a lot of hours, between 35 hours to 40 hours. This past week I worked 40, and then the week before I worked like 36. And then like the first week that I started, I did 32 hours. But then gradually like went up pretty much. So I've been having like 2 days off a week, so that's pretty nice. So this week I have Monday and Saturday. Because I work tomorrow like 11 hours from 8 or 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. So my coworker Joe will be there, I think, until 10:30, I think. So that'll be good. So then I think it'll just be me there, most likely, and Alice, the owner. Or maybe not. She might be at her house. I'm not sure. But then Alice closes from 8 to 9, pretty much. Then I'll head home at 9 o'clock, thankfully. So after a long day tomorrow. So, um, and then I have Monday off, thankfully. So that's good. And then I'll be back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off on Saturday, pretty much. And then most likely I'll be back on that Sunday, pretty much. It is starting to wind down, as most of you guys know. The place is closing down on November 11th, but it'll be only be open for the boarding dogs till November 22nd. I think I have my dentist sometime that week, maybe too. So I'm not for sure though, but I have to look at my dentist card I have in my wallet. I think I have the date in there. But it might be the 23rd, I think. I'm not sure, um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure if Alice is gonna keep me on after like November 11th, obviously. So that's been good. So yeah, it's been good working there. Kind of stressful sometimes. I would say kind of like in the afternoon because, um, well, this one day, last week, I had like 16 dogs in like one room, and it was just me. Joe leaves around 2:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon, because he opens the place at like 6:30 or 7 a.m. So yeah, so it's just kind of annoying because there should be a second person in my room like in the afternoon. I feel like, because it's always just me, so that's kind of like a downfall, I think. Yeah, like because like Wednesday or Thursday I was there till like 6:40. That's outrageous. No offense, but I was kind of like annoyed about that because I'm supposed to leave at like 6, not be there like after, pretty much. So it was just kind of frustrating. Um, so um, but I also know, that they're like short staffed. Obviously, also, Sophie quit. Unfortunately, I think last week sometime. I'm not sure, but because I guess she was on her phone a lot, but mainly worked in at like the front desk. So I don't really get that, but it is what it is. Obviously, she was a nice person, obviously, but she basically quit. I guess she and Alice had like a disagreement or something like that. I'm not sure, but I didn't really see it happen, so I'm not gonna like like touch on it, pretty much. But that's what happened. So then there's also, there's still Ricky, me, and Joe, and um, Alicia and Kayla too. So And then Joyce too. She's nice. She's an older woman, obviously. She does the front desk. But but yeah, other than that, it's been going pretty well, I would say, at the job. Even though it's closing down, I will be looking for something different, most likely. If not, maybe do DoorDash, maybe like part time. I have no idea yet, though, obviously, but we'll see, like what happens on that front, like when it comes. I just applied to Aqualine Construction. I think they're from Weymouth, maybe. I'm not sure, but I just sent them an application yesterday, and then tonight I just wrote them a message, about like my application and about my job that I have right now. Pretty much that like it's ending on November 11th, and that I need to get my OSHA 10 card again, which I can do online, obviously. And I think it's like 80 bucks, 90 bucks to do, so it's not too bad. Um, you know, I had my OSHA 10 card back in California in 2016 in August, or no, yeah, August or September, because when I worked with Star Staffing, at like the wineries, which was a lot of fun, obviously, but I think it expires after a couple of years, so I definitely need to do it or get it again. Pretty much, it's not too hard to get. It's pretty easy, I would say. So we'll see how that plays out. I could do that like on my days, like my days off, or on like one of the days on during the weekends. But we'll see. I do plan on going to California also for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've not booked my flight yet for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to go out for Thanksgiving. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just go back for Christmas. I think I did that. I think a couple of years ago. I'm not sure, but we'll see how that like plays out. Obviously, but also, I'll try and go out there for in March, also for my mom's birthday and my birthday, obviously. So it should be exciting. I'll be there for Christmas, probably for 2 weeks. That's what I usually do. Is go for 2 weeks, and then I come back like after January 1st, pretty much after New Year's. Um, and then I'll be out here till March, and then I'll be going out there for probably a week for my birthday and my mom's birthday. Then I'll come back out here. I'm hopefully try and find like another job, maybe, or if not, maybe I'll be back with Alice at her house, because she wants to do her grooming at her place, and like a doggy daycare like at her house, pretty much in Denver's. I know she's keeping Joe. He's going to stay on, I guess. So that's great news. He's a great guy. He's a big help. So he's great. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do like DoorDash part time, which I would love to do, obviously. Or go back into like construction. And get my OSHA 10 card, obviously. And fill out other applications for companies that like that require the OSHA 10 card. Obviously, some companies do, some don't, obviously, but it's more like a safety thing, pretty much. That's what it is, basically. And like hazards, pretty much. But yeah, it's not too hard to get, I don't think. I'm not sure like what it is out here, but in California, it's pretty easy. It's just like questions. I think it was like 60 questions. I'm not sure how much it was, but yeah, there was like a lot of like questions. But other than that, that's really about it. I've just been exhausted from working so much. I've been working so much. I had to get my first check last week. Not this past week, but the week before, so that was good. I was supposed to get it on Friday, but I never did, because I'm not sure why. But oh yeah, because it was in the mail, I guess. Like express mail, I think, or first class mail from another town in Mass. I think it was. I'm not sure, but luckily I got it. So then these two next checks that I'll get will be pretty good, actually, because I worked 40 hours pretty much. So I'll get paid this coming week, either Thursday or Friday. So um, that will be nice, to get that money, obviously, because I've been working so hard, and stuff like that. So it's been, like a blessing to work again. Obviously, I still do have the Red Sox still, obviously. But the season ended, so I'll be back with them hopefully next year. Um, then I do plan on staying up here maybe next year. I did meet someone actually. As most guys know, I support my oldest daughter, who is Jackie's kid, for the longest time now. It's been a couple of months now, or probably over 5 months. Probably, she's been a great daughter to me. She calls me, like her stepdad. Or obviously, me and Jackie are not married, but she's a great kid. She's so smart. She don't take shit pretty much from anyone. So she's very, very good. She's so smart. Such a great kid. Today's her boyfriend's birthday. Happy birthday to Peyton. So proud of you. You're doing a great job with the oldest. Obviously, I'm so proud of you. But happy birthday. I know Emma got you some birthday gifts. So I hope you enjoy them. But it was so great to meet you back in June. Well, late June it was. It was so good to see you guys, like be together and stuff like that. It was so adorable. But they'll be seeing each other for the first time in like a long time, on Monday. So it's been about a couple months, I think, or a couple of weeks since they saw each other last. But yeah, I did meet someone, as I was saying, through DoorDash. I was doing an order for the oldest. It wasn't like a big order, but my dasher, his name was like Melissa. She lives in Wintersville, where Jackie lives. So it was kind of funny. So I've had her like a couple of times, uh, on the dash order, obviously. But so we had like a great conversation through messaging on DoorDash. Like the address, like her address and stuff like that. And how to find her like apartment and stuff like that. So it was kind of funny. Basically she asked me for my number pretty much after like a couple times. Like 3 or 4 times of her dashing my order pretty much. So it was pretty awesome. So now we're kind of like talking mostly every day. So she's really, 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 really pretty, really, really gorgeous, great personality. Melissa has 3 kids. She has 2 sons and 1 daughter. So, but yeah, they're adorable kids. Zoe, Aiden, and Gage. So great names. If I had a son, I would have named my kid or son Gage. I love that name a lot, actually. So, but yeah, unfortunately, she cannot have kids anymore. So that's kind of like a downfall, I would say. But I would still want to be there for her, obviously, and her 3 kids. Obviously, like I'll still be in the Jackie's kids' life, obviously, because they've known me for a while now. I've known the oldest since she was 4, and I've kind of known her youngest kind of for a little like a little while, I would say. But I would say I talk to the oldest way more often because I've known her since she was 4, pretty much. She's a great kid. So proud of her. She is bipolar, obviously, as I said in a couple of videos, bipolar and social anxiety, really, really bad social anxiety. So, when she's on meds, obviously, like which helps a lot. So, but I have nothing but good things to say about Jackie's kids, obviously. And unfortunately, she blocked me on TikTok and Instagram yesterday for like a stupid reason, which I'm not gonna like go into. But it's her loss. She don't like deserve me as a friend, anyways, because I've done so much, for her and her 2 kids. She's very ungrateful. I just wish, that she would say sorry to me, obviously. And plus she's made so many bad like accusations about me, and like the oldest, obviously, she'll say like, oh, the old, the oldest, her daughter is basically like I'm like her sugar daddy or something like that, or and like and fuck buddy too, pretty much, which I would never do. Obviously, I'm not like that at all, and plus, I'm not that stupid either. I would get arrested, obviously, and then I would be charged with a felony, obviously. And then I would probably have to become a sex predator or offender, obviously, be on the list, obviously, but that will never happen because I'm not that stupid. Plus, I know, like my boundaries and stuff like that. But it's just sad. I can't believe she said all that or made up all that stupid shit. But it's just outrageous. I got pretty pissed off about it. And that was sad too. Obviously, I was pretty sad, and I was really really hurt that she said that. I've known her since 2013, for crying out loud, for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in April or May of next year, because I met Jackie when I was on the site called Meet Me, when I was dating Sarah, obviously. As most guys know, Sarah was cheating on me the entire time, pretty much, and sleeping around on me the entire time when I was in the student bill, obviously. She basically used me and for money, and I cannot believe that was probably like my worst year of my life was 13 and 14. So it was awful, really, 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 really bad. So obviously I moved on, but but yeah, I'm so glad that I'm in the oldest's life and the youngest's life. Obviously, they're a blessing to me. Obviously, the oldest makes me really happy and proud, to be her father figure and stepdad. She says she says she loves me all the time. And she's really grateful for me. And all the things that I do for her, pretty much. That's always like a rewarding feeling, obviously. So that's been great. But yeah, hopefully I hear back from Aqualine Construction. They look like a fantastic company to work for. Um, I have seen them a couple of times working in Cambridge and Somerville. They did work, I think, on Cambridge Street, I think, last year, I think it was, near the Shell gas station. So I did mention that to them on my message to them that I saw them like working close to my apartment. So, but yeah, oh yeah, but back to the whole like Melissa thing. I might move down to Wintersville. I'm not for sure yet. I'm just trying to see if she's really wants to be with me, and live happy ever after, pretty much. We both like want to settle down. I think we both really like each other. She drives, obviously. She does DoorDash, I think, full time. So, she's doing pretty well, like, with that. Obviously, she gets like a lot of orders. So, I think she is getting divorced right now, or in the process of getting divorced. But yeah, she's really great. We don't talk as much, I would say, during the day because she has 3 kids. She's always busy, and same with me right now. I don't have kids, obviously, but I'm always busy with work right now and stuff like that, and I'm exhausted. After the days, obviously, I'm exhausted. So, I plan on going down to Ohio, hopefully in March. I'm not for sure yet because I'm waiting to get my tax refund in November. Hopefully, I get that. If I do get that, like in November, I'll probably go down for a week, most likely, and see Jackie and her kids. And then hopefully I'll see like Melissa too. Maybe she'll stay over for a couple of days at my hotel room. I'm not sure, but I'll probably book it for like a week, most likely. So obviously I wouldn't fly down. I would do the whole drive. The drive was really really fun. Actually, I really enjoyed it because of this. Not so much traffic at night. Obviously, I had great music. I have over 3,000 songs on my Spotify. But yeah, it was really, really, really easy drive. I filled up the truck like 3 or 4 times, not so much, because the truck holds a lot of gas. It holds like 305 miles, I think, on full. That is. So it's a pretty good truck. I've had it for almost 4 years now. It's been great. I do have to bring it into the shop pretty soon. I just hit 7,000 miles. So my next one is at 8, or my next maintenance is at 8,000. So I'm getting up there pretty fast in mileage. Well, I think we head off, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of the weekend, and stay safe out there. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.